What's up? What's up, guys? Yeah, I'm gonna just talk like this because I'm tired. Yeah, I had a pretty long day. I got up at 6, not too early, but after that, I've been just like pretty intense. I mean, just mentally. I went to Changsha again. Yeah, so I asked my high school friend if he can find me any kind of like connections in the hospitals, and then yeah, he actually had another friend whose dad got some real good connections with the hospital, and then so yeah, we made an appointment to meet at 10, and yeah, we got there a little bit before that. It was hella busy. I mean, always busy. The hospital is like always full of patients and just people. So yeah, which was the main reason that got me kind of, anxious and stressed. But yeah, after we met and we just like kind of went directly to the doctor, and that person actually had known every doctor pretty much in the hospital because he was the driver for the principal of the hospital. So he got like really good connections with everybody. So yeah, I felt really like, I mean, this was definitely a privilege. Like, we just went to the doctor's room directly without even like having an appointment or even knocking the door because it was like so crowded in the hospital. And then we just went to the doctor's room, and I showed the doctor my grandpa's test results and all that stuff. And after the doctor reviewed all the results and stuff, and I got to know that my grandpa is actually not in a really bad situation. I mean, he's okay, he's all right, his situation is not that bad. That's what I was told by the doctor, by two different departments. One is urology, one is lungs. I don't know, the breathing department or whatever, I don't know the terminology, but they were really good doctors, and they have been doctors for like 40 years or something. And so yeah, and that just kind of relieved me. So and then I got back home a little bit earlier, went to the hospital and tell my family about that. And tomorrow I'm gonna actually go to the hospital and find a doctor that was introduced by the doctor I met today, who was the head of the department where my grandpa stayed at, the urology department. The head of the urology department is actually a student of the doctor I met today earlier. So he introduced me that person, that doctor. So hopefully I can see him tomorrow, and then just ask him if he can take care of my grandpa. Yeah, so my biggest feeling is that all these kind of relationship connection thing, it's so tiring. It consumes so much energy. You gotta buy some cigarettes and maybe go to the restaurant and pay for the meal. I don't know, like, it sounds so strange, in other countries it probably doesn't work like that, but in China it's a pretty common thing. If you want to have some kind of connection, you have to really just have some kind of like cultural rules. Cigarettes are the most common gifts. So yeah, I bought 2 pack of cigarettes earlier. The most expensive one, like $100, 100 RMB each. I mean, yeah, I drove a lot today. You know, I went to pick up my friend, and then to the hospital, and then back to my friend's place, and then all the way back home. Yeah, it was a lot of driving. I don't know, like I just really need a moment to just sit here in the corner of this Starbucks and have some time just like talk about my feelings and let them out. Yeah. But anyway, I feel so much better compared to yesterday. I was there yesterday as well. I probably talked about it in my last video, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I was there just by myself yesterday, but I didn't have any people with me, and I wasn't able to see the top doctor, like the professor. Yeah, so yesterday I didn't really get any, progress or anything like that. But today I definitely made some progress, and at least I got affirmed that my grandpa is not in a terrible situation. Like his condition is not that bad, as I said. So yeah, I just want to get that confirmation, because the doctors here in the hospital where my grandpa stay at right now did not really, communicate with us a lot. Like he doesn't want to, like, even my grandpa to stay at his department because my grandpa condition doesn't allow him to have a surgery, and the department where my grandpa stayed at is mainly for the patients who is going to have a surgery, which paid doctor a lot. I mean, that is really the main thing, so yeah. Anyway, I also thought of this earlier. Like I'm not really having like the perfect mood. I'm not feeling the best, and after I got back from Vietnam, I'm still trying to recovering, like mentally. Like I'm not in the sharpest state, and I definitely need more time, probably like a few more weeks. So yeah, when I don't feel the best and talk to the camera, I can't really express myself that well. I would just get kind of stuck and like even less confident or less, powerful or energetic in some way. But still, I just have to allow myself to express myself like this, because the key message that I want my audience to take away from all my content is that to believe in oneself. Like even you're not doing the best, and you still can just keep repeating the behavior that you want to improve. Like me talking to the camera, expressing myself. I might not be the best speaker in the world, but I can still express myself. I might have repeated a lot of things that I have already talked about in my videos for many times, and most of my audience have heard most of my message, but I still can just keep talking about them. If people just hate me for repeating the things or saying just random boring things and all about my personal feelings, then they had all the rights and freedom to judge me or just not watch my videos or whatever. But I still got the freedom to myself that I can still do these kind of videos and upload them to the platform. Yeah, so I hope this makes sense to you. Like whatever you trying to be better at, like you don't have to get permission from anybody else to do it. Like even if you're not feeling the best, even if you're not doing the best, you still can do them. Even nobody is watching, nobody is supporting, you can still do it to yourself, and you can be your own audience, and then you just keep repeating that behavior. Yeah, it's not about the end result and how many people is gonna watch it or like it and enjoy it. It's more about how you actually do it and how you get better during this process. All right, so anyway, today is March 12th 22, I mean April 20, actually 13th, yeah, April 13th 2023. All right, so my mom is calling. I'm gonna end the video here. Talk to you guys later. Bye. Wait.